Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to my new player's guide to Final Fantasy XIV. Today I'm going to show you guys how to unlock the dye system as well as the glamour system. So in Vesper Bay here, through the main story, at X12.6, Y14.3, you're going to talk to this NPC here first. You're going to be doing Color Your World, which you'll get the dye system and a couple of dyes to go with it. Now, you must get a orange juice, which you should be able to buy from this vendor here. Under items. Orange juice for 7 gil. And then you just take it back. And there you go. The dye system has been unlocked. Now, if you go to a piece of gear, do you see the little circle in the corner of the square? That means you can dye the item. If it does not have that, that means you cannot dye the item. Next, we're going to do glamour. So if I had a glamour, it's going to be next at level 15. You will get cast glamour and then the glamour plate option. The glamour plate allows you to keep glamour. This way you don't have to keep using the glamour prisms to make the gear that you are wearing into the gear that you want. So this will basically mean you'll be able to save everything. So if you get a new piece of gear and you want to re-glamour what you had onto the new one, you can use the glamour plates, but you need to do it at the glamour dresser, which will be something that I'll show you guys a little bit later. So accept the quest. And then you're going to come over here. Then you'll talk to this NPC here. And then you'll go back and deliver the blood orange juice to her. And there you go. Glamour has now been unlocked. Next, you're going to be doing absolutely glamorous. And then you'll come back into the building here. Talk to her again. And then we're back and give her the Authorian, orange juice. Apparently she likes a lot of orange juice. Alright, so once that is done, you're now going to be able to get the books for the recipes here. The crafting tome vendor. So give the letter. And that should be it. So do purchase glamoring items. And then you want to buy all these here. For 300 gil. This way all 8 jobs can basically craft the glamours. Now if you want to get rid of a specific glamour, then you can use the glamour dispellers here. And you're also going to be needing clear prisms in order to make your glamour prisms. Alright, so here we are in the Limsa Lamenta Inn, where the glamour dresser will be. Or you can do this in your squadron room at a later date, of course. Now, you're going to go into your crafter log, hit triangle twice to go to the other master recipes for your own controller, and then you go to the glamour prism. You need 1 clear, 2 crystals, and then material to make 1. Once you have done that, you'll get your glamour prism. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to select your piece of gear, go under cast glamour. Now know that you cannot glamour a high level piece of gear onto a lower piece. It has to be lower to higher. So choose what you want. I'm going to choose my Al-Ra sandals. It's So now my sandals are now glamored onto my piece of gear, which is the elm patterns. Now remember that you will retain the stats of the gear, but it will show as the glamour that you chose. And then you'll have the little plus icon on the upper right of the square to let you know that piece has been glamored. If you don't want it anymore, you're going to have to dispel it with another piece of glamour prism. Alright, so now let's talk about the glamour dresser. So you want to choose it, and you need to have glamour prisms in order to put the gear into the slots here. You have 800 slots to put 800 pieces of gear. Hopefully they increase that in the future, because some people have more than 800 pieces of gear they want to put in here. Now, down here is where you're going to edit the glamour plates. Also, to order to put this in there, you have to have the item have the durability up to 100%. Otherwise, they can't put it in there. Alright, so here is the glamour plate creation. You have up to 20 plates that you can make. And then you're going to select each section here if you have an item available. So for the headpiece, I'm going to put this here. And I already have my body piece chosen. Once you have that done, come down here and save. Now, go into character. You have your glamour plate in the middle between your recommended gear and your gear set. So click it, and then you have to choose your glamour plate that you have already saved. Come down here to apply, and voila, the headpiece, and of course I already had the body piece already glamored, is put onto whatever gear that you're currently wearing. If you don't want to do that, you can then go to another plate, add something different. So in this case, I'll use the eye patch, save, go back in the menu, second plate, apply, and now I'm wearing the eye patch. Simple as that. You don't really have to use glamour prisms if you're doing it through the glamour dresser. Alright, so that is basically the glamour dresser in a nutshell. You have to have the durability up to 100% to put them in there. And also, if you want to know if you can put something in the glamour dresser, go to the gear itself, and if you can see up to the top right of the item, you have 3 icons: the armoire, the glamour dresser, then your inventory. If it's lit up, you can put it in there. If it's not lit up or grayed out, you can't put it in there. So if you want to know if it can be put in the glamour dresser, look at that. Simple as that. And remember, if something's glamored, it has the plus sign in the corner. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for the glamour dresser and how to unlock the dyes and the glamour system altogether. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the first brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link will be in the description down below. And if you like what I do on YouTube and want to support me further, I do have YouTube memberships available, and also a link to my Patreon will also be in the description down below. So until next time, be forever walking the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.